It's 8:30. Good morning, I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. A Newcastle University student is recovering after being assaulted and robbed by a gang of youths last night at the Callaghan campus. The 21-year-old man had just left a tutorial and was walking along a cycleway when he was approached from behind by a young male. As he turned to face him, another boy struck him, causing him to fall to the ground, while another two boys watched on. The group made off with the student's backpack, which contained a laptop. He was treated for a cut to the head in the John Hunter Hospital. The boys are described as being about 17 and all were wearing hoodies. Prime Minister Tony Abbott will be splashing the cash when he arrives in Newcastle today. He's announcing the first $274 million of the almost $1 billion earmarked for the upgrade of the Williamtown RAF base, with construction due to start mid-next year on new and refurbished office space and commercial facilities. Paterson MP Bob Baldwin says it's the first stage in preparing the base for the arrival of the new Joint Strike Fighters.
We already have our first Joint Strike Fighter, and currently it's in America with our pilot training and instructor training and going through evaluation and testing. The further rollout will be over the years to come. But what's important is that we make our investment now into our RAF base so it's ready, willing and able to accept the Joint Strike Fighter when it comes to Australia. The
PM will then visit storm-damaged areas at Dungog this afternoon. He'll speak with residents who were affected by the storm at a community afternoon tea before hosting the Paterson Citizen of the Year Awards at Raymond Terrace later on this evening. Mayor Harold Johnston says Tony Abbott's visit is most welcome.
I think it's recognition that the disaster that this shire and this whole region has been through, so it is very welcome. It helps put Dungog firmly in the psyche of the broader community.
The battle over the Mount Thorley Warkworth mine expansion will continue today. The Planning Assessment Commission will hear from another 56 people today after 68 spoke yesterday, with most either strongly in favour or against the project. Bulga residents fear the expansion will destroy their town and way of life, while the mine's general manager says it will preserve 1,300 jobs and boost the local economy. University of Newcastle scientists have had the chance to meet and greet donors to their research at this morning's Cancer Council Research Breakfast by the Beach. Breast cancer researcher Dr. Catherine Skelding and bowel cancer and melanoma researcher Dr. Chen Zhang met with some of the contributors to their $1.1 million in grants at Merewether Surf House. Regional Manager Shane Connell says the event hones in on why donations to the council are vital.
We know that people feel really good when they donate to a charity and they know that their money is being used locally, not only to support people with cancer, but also to support those upcoming researchers who are doing such groundbreaking work. So it's really important that we give people an opportunity to hear directly from them, that we connect our supporters and our volunteers and all those people to the cause.
And around 5,000 people in Maitland will now have access to the National Disability Insurance Scheme. The NDIS is being expanded from today after a trial of the scheme started 2 years ago in Newcastle and Lake Macquarie. It allows people with a disability to have more choice in the type of support and care they receive.
Sport for our sponsor, newcastlecheapestcars.com.au.
It's all smiles for Newcastle Knights centre Dane Gagai after receiving a rap for his inclusion in Queensland's Game 3 Origin squad. Club coach Rick Stone insists he's been one of the side's few rays of sunshine this season, cautioning his creative play and formidable on-field presence could make all the difference for the Maroons. He says it's a culmination of hard work over 3 years.
He's been working towards being a better professional for a long time now, and he's learned a lot and he's matured a lot and he's become a leader within our group, so it's good recognition for Gags at this stage of his career.
Meanwhile, new opportunities are also on the horizon for Knights recruit Damien Sirenen, who's set to get his first run in this Sunday's New South Wales Cup clash against Manly. He'll join the side's forward pack as part of plans to ease him into play, while the first grade squad spends this week out with the bye. And former Scottish international Gary Kenneth has been forced to cut his stay with the Adamstown Rosebuds short, ruled out for the remainder of the National Premier League season with a Grade 3 hamstring tear. That's sport. I'm Belinda de las Heras.
2 NURFM News Time 26 to 9.